We have a gorgeous one here, Nathalie. And you know, for the past months, we really have been experiencing some really frigid temperatures here in South Florida. Has that cold snap affected your tropical plants here in South Florida? Well, guess what? All of these have done very well throughout that cold snap.
Yes, they have.
We're joined here by landscaping designer Kelly Crawford to tell you about how you can protect your plants, and maybe you might want to switch up what you have at your home and go with one of these, because look how gorgeous they are.
Yep. I went shopping yesterday and was able to pick up all of these plants that have done well in the garden center in pots that can obviously do very well in your yard and survive.
And a lot of these, Kelly, are very easy to just maintain. You don't have to be a green thumb, right?
No, not at all. And a lot of people have over the years switched to our native plants, and those aren't doing so well right now. There's different things we need to be concerned with in today's climate. For the last 2 years, we've seen more of a trending cold pattern that lasts a little bit longer. So we're going to go over some things that's going to help everyone, including you and me, keep our plants alive in our yard.
Please educate us, Kelly.
The first thing is you want to keep your plants well watered this time of the year. Obviously, we're in our drier zone, our drier time. So you want to water them. If you watch the weather here on Channel 6, you'll be able to know 2 to 3 days in advance that the cold weather's coming. At that point, water your yard. Water it very hard, 2 days before, not the night before, because you don't want the leaves wet to frost up on you.
Good point.
Good point, right?
Good point, yes.
The next thing you want to do is cover your plants with sheets or cotton, gauze type material, no plastics, no garbage bags.
So go into your linen closet,
pull out some old sheets. Everybody has them, old blankets. Cover your big specimens that you're concerned about. Flower pot plants, patio plants that are more delicate, like orchids and things like that. Bring those in. Bring them in. Bring them in. It's for 1 night or 2 nights. The daytime you want to put them back out. The other thing you can do is give your plant a healthy immune system. I'm using my iPad. It's not yours,
your iPad. No, that's perfect. Get your notes up there, of course.
So you want to fertilize 2 to 3 months in advance. A healthy immune system in a plant, a healthy plant will survive the cold better, just like we will with our vitamin C.
Absolutely. It makes perfect sense.
The other thing is, I got these notes from Living Color, so they're the pros at this stuff. I learned something new that even as a landscape designer that I wasn't even cognizant of is if you plant tropical plants on the north end of your house in the winter, when the northwesterly cold winds come in, you're going to have more damage. So plant those plants towards your south and use any of these that you see here on the northern part of your house where the wintertime we don't get as much sun. It's colder on that part. The sun doesn't really cast down because the sun is in the south. Don't cut back your plants in the winter if they start to get damaged. Do not cut them back. Wait till it starts to warm up, because as you cut down the old growth, the new growth may emerge and die. So we don't want to do these.
Kelly, let's take a look at some, because these are great tips, but let's take a look at some of the plants. Tell me, I see the bougainvillea over there.
Bougainvillea does very well. Australian tree ferns have done well. Gardenias, believe it or not, bloom in the cooler months. So this is a great plant. Honeysuckle vines. I've got marginata, Chinese cap. Rose bushes will bloom like crazy for us this time of the year and do really well. And the one thing we don't want to forget to hold in the moisture is mulch. Always mulch. Mulch to hold in the moisture. There's more tips on my website. You can go there. But I want to say this. All of these plants, 20% off this weekend at Living Color Garden Center. You got to get there because it's 20% off. There are no bars held here. It is 20% off every plant, every tree, everything in stock. They have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's great, Kelly. As we start the new year, if maybe you did have some damage while we had this it was a hard cold snap, you can go ahead and replenish at a discount. Real quick, this is the pitcher plant you were telling me about. You can hang this. And you actually just told me that you could actually fill these with water.
Distilled water. Or rainwater. And this actually will trap mosquitoes, flies, ants, any bugs, and devour them. It's a carnivorous plant. Isn't that cool?
It's absolutely beautiful.
And the color, this is the flower.
Absolutely gorgeous. Mother Nature at work. You gotta love her, huh? All right, Kelly, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Gorgeous display, great information. If you would like more information, you can go ahead and check out Kelly's website. This is what it is. CanYouDigItGardening.com. Can't forget that, right?
Can you dig it?
CanYouDigItGardening.com.
Thank you.
All right, Nathalie, over to you.
All right, Roxy, thank you. Well, we are about 12 hours away from 2011, and it's time to party. We are mixing up some drinks for you when we come back. I'm going to pop it open there. There we go. We'll be right back after the break.
Don't be fooled by imitators. I'm Mark Gold, founder